Welcome to laughing. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. If you're watching live, if you're watching the recording. Welcome, Andrea. Welcome, Ellen. It's all about laughter today. So, had somebody message me yesterday and say, "Hey, I think I'm moving out from my boyfriend because I just can't hack it anymore. It's too much, and I don't want to. Just the communication is so challenging." Hey, Carolyn. Oh, I miss you too, sweetheart. Yeah, that piece of changing relationships because it's challenging, because it's a challenging space sometimes to be in relationship, and so I wanted to give you guys a really quick hack that, if you were if you weren't that in love when you started dating, I'm going to say and give an opinion here, and it's totally my opinion and it's your choice, that like, if you weren't that in love and you don't have kids, and even if your lives are really like intertwined, if there isn't a potential, or if there isn't, if you're not really convinced that you want to continue being in the relationship, just let it go. Find the love, find the self-love to move on and do something different, and love yourself enough to go do something and be better in the world. But, if you're in a space where you were madly in love when you fell in love, or where there's a great potential for your relationship, or that you're really you really still want to be in relationship to this person, then keep going, then keep working on it, and use tools like conscious relationship hacking, like the walrus that I'm going to talk about shortly, to help yourself break out of the patterns of being stuck, break out of the patterns, the subconscious patterns of being really frustrated in relationship with each other, and move towards more conscious intimacy. And the walrus is this silly technique that actually my son's dad invented 5-6 years ago, and it helped us immensely. We were madly in love, and we would just get into these moments where it was like so stuck, and we couldn't even talk to each other. We'd be going for a walk and we couldn't talk, and they're just like, neither of us could figure out what to say to make anything better. And I know that the woman who shared with me yesterday really vulnerably, like, she was in that place too, where she's considering moving out because she can't find a way to communicate with her partner. And it's like, you've made all this effort to intertwine your lives, and unless you've given it a solid effort to make it better, it's not really, like, it's a lot of work to untwine your lives, and it's a lot of emotional energy too, and sometimes that's the best choice. So the walrus goes like this. The walrus is, it's called the ritual of the walrus. And once you've enacted the ritual of the walrus, you cannot unenact it. It is something that takes about 30 seconds to do. And it goes like this. It goes, and basically you're pretending that you are a giant walrus, and you are like walrus, like, mating, attacking your partner. And it's just so ridiculous, and it's also opening of the throat chakra, because you're making this like strange sound and fully expressing with it. And so it's this ridiculous thing that when somebody does it to you, you're like, oh, I'll do it back. So I can't see you guys, but I'm going to trust that I'm going to do it again. And now that you know about the ritual of the walrus, you're going to do it back to me. So I'm going to go,
Do it in the comment section.
Thanks, Alex. And so you can do that, and you can show this video to your partner, and you could say, hey, I think this might help, or at least let's try and see if it works. And you'll end up laughing together, because it's just so ridiculous. It's just like, and that's why it's radical self-love, radical relationship hacking. And let yourself, let yourself be silly in it. And then that may break you through enough that you're able to communicate because you're opening that throat chakra. Or it may just get you into a more silly place so that you're flowing and free again, and able to connect on at least a laughing level, and just laugh together for a bit, right? And just laugh together for a bit. So that's today's hack. And I'm just going to laugh for a while, because I promised myself I would laugh for at least 5 minutes every day this week and share it with you guys. If anybody wants to laugh along, and I've got Ellen here and a couple other people, but Ellen looks like she's on an iPhone, and you need to be on an iPhone to be able to join. yeah, and if you want to laugh, come along and laugh along. That'd be fantastic. Fun. And I'm just going to laugh for the next 5 minutes. So, yeah, I love you guys. Thanks so much for watching. If that sounds helpful, if that sounds like it might be something that would be useful for you in your life, let me know. And again, I love you guys. And if you want to be a part of some of the relationship hacking, conscious relationship hacking that's coming up in the next week, I'm going to be talking about it a bunch more. This week's laughter theme, but I wanted to give a little preview of some of the stuff that's coming out. Yeah, I love you guys, and thanks for being a part of the world. And without further ado, what does a blind fish say when he hits a wall? I hate being a fish. Damn! Ellen, you want to come join and laugh with me? Alex, can you go ha ha ha? I love when you ha ha ha. What was that? I gotta say, I laughed for like half an hour yesterday. It was phenomenal. And literally, like, my brain got so high. And one of the things that I'm feeling today is that from this, like, I don't know, like 1 minute of laughing or something like that, like, I'm already so high. I'm already so high from the experience of laughing. It's like the pathways are there, the beautifulness is percolating into the brain. The talking, laughing space is here. And it's just like, whoa. Laughing lots. Hello, beautifuls. Shit. I got like 3 more minutes. I don't really feel like it right now. Because I don't really feel like laughing so much right now. But I committed to doing 5 minutes. I'm gonna do it. You like laugh at the ridiculousness of committing to laughing for 5 minutes and not wanting to do it, but doing it anyway. It's just like, what? Like, but it's just a commitment. It's just like, I said I was going to, so now I'm going to. I guess I'm gonna keep doing it. It's like kind of a half-assed laugh, but like, whatevs. Trying to get it. Okay, we got 1 minute left. Come on, hit me with your best shot. Why don't you hit me with your best shot? Woohoo! Woohoo! 5 minutes. Thank goodness. Woohoo! Okay, if anybody wants me to keep laughing, they gotta hop on live. Otherwise, I'm peacing out of here, guys. I love you. If you want to learn more about intentionally laughing, I'm doing a free training next week. Time to be determined, but it'll be around this time. We've got some amazing laughers who have already been like, yeah, I want to laugh more. Come in, excuse my yawning. Function of the laughing. I love you guys. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Mwah! Adios. Mwah! Adios. Adios, that means goodbye in Spanish, in case you're wanting to learn Spanish. Peace.